In this blindfold experiment, we're going to find the speed of how fast a person moves.
What is speed? Take a minute and talk about it with the person sitting next to you. Give some examples from your daily life.
Since we're continually working to solve for speed and velocity. In this lab, you need a blindfold and a paper clip. For your blindfold, you can use a bandana, a black ribbon, or anything else that the person can't see out of. You need a timer, a meter stick, and you want to have lines on the floor as well. Now, before you begin, you want to write down the line that you are using because there are many lines set up in the classroom, so you want to make sure the teacher knows exactly which line you use. The first thing you want to do is measure the displacement. Now, you want to measure in centimeters, so make sure you're using the centimeter size. Displacement is the direct distance from the very beginning to the end. So when you measure the displacement, you want to start at the beginning and measure in a straight line all the way to the end. That is your displacement. Do not follow the tape line. You want to go directly from the beginning to the end. Record your displacement on your paper in centimeters. The next thing you want to measure is the length of the tape. The length of the tape is when you follow the tape and you measure all the tape from point A to point B. Once again, make sure you are measuring in centimeters, as that will be important later as you solve for speed. Measure the entire distance in centimeters. Okay? Now, after you have found your distances, you can pick one person and blindfold them. So I have my lovely assistant who will help me today. I'm going to use just a black ribbon and blindfold her. I'm going to put it around her eyes. There you go. And you can just use a clothespin. Be careful not to clip their hair. Make sure she can't see out of it. Okay? So then my lovely assistant will start at the stop line, or the start line. And then as she moves, you're going to guide her on her shoulder, and you're going to time her as well. So when I say go, we're going to walk along the line, and I'm going to guide you and gently push her in the direction that she needs to move if the line turns. Okay? Ready, set, go. Once she reaches the end of the line, stop her and the timer and record your time on the paper. You're going to repeat this a second time with a second person since it is science, since you always want to do an experiment more than once to check for accuracy. Once you have your distance and time, you can then solve for each appropriate equation and answer the questions on your paper.